Welcome back everyone to your set of challenge tasks regarding order by as well as the limit statement. So we'll start off by giving you the challenge task or business situation, then we'll go on to the expected result, the hints, and then the solution. So your first challenge task, we want to reward our first 10 paying customers. So the question is, what are the customer IDs of the first 10 customers who ever created a payment? Up next is the expected result. So the expected result are these 10 customer IDs. Here comes some hints. So the hints is to use the payment table, and you will need to use both order by and limit. And remember, you may need to specify ascending or descending on the actual payment date column. Here comes the solution. So the solution is to select the customer ID column from the payment table, and then you're going to order by payment date in ascending order. And if you want, you can just leave the ascending out of it because that is by default. And then the limit is 10. All right, let's move on to your second challenge. So the next challenge task is a customer wants to quickly rent a video to watch over their short lunch break. What are the titles of the 5 shortest, that is in length of runtime, movies? Okay, here comes the expected result. So the expected result are these 5 movies, and if you want, you can see the actual length of those movies is 46 minutes each. So you should get these 5 titles. Here comes some hints. So the hint is to use the film table and then take a look at the length column, and you can use order by and limit, and then remember you can use ascending or descending to get desired results. Here comes the solution. The solution is to select title and length, or just the title, since the question didn't really ask for the length of the films, from film and then order by length, ascending, limit 5. Now I want to quickly jump to pgadmin to show you something regarding this query. So something I want to point out here is if we actually run this query of selecting title length from film order by length, ascending, limit 5, there's 2 things to notice here. One is that length is also highlighted, basically telling you later on we're going to discover that length itself is actually a SQL keyword, so we want to be careful on the way we use it. In this case, it'll work fine if we run this because it is a column name inside of this table. But something to keep in mind is you should try your best to avoid column names that match up with SQL keywords, and pgadmin alerts you to this with this highlighting. Now one way to just make it clear whether or not you're using a column name or a keyword is the capitalization. So from the capitalization, it's quite clear that length here is a column name and not a SQL command. The other thing to note here is I actually don't know for sure if there's more movies that have a longer or the same runtime. So notice here are the 5 movies that PostgreSQL returned that are ordered by length in ascending order. So here are the 5 shortest movies, 46 minutes each, but there actually could be a 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. more movies that also have 46 minutes in length. So we don't actually know for sure if these are just the 5 shortest movies. We could have more. And what we could do is keep expanding on this limit, and then eventually we would see that the next limit in length has been reached, 47 minutes. So it's by coincidence that there's only 5 movies with the shortest runtime of 46 minutes. But just saying limit by 5 doesn't actually guarantee you that there's only 5 movies here with the shortest runtime. So keep in mind of that sort of issue that may arise when you're trying to solve a question like this. Okay, and finally, let's give you a quick bonus question. So here's a quick bonus question, no hints or anything for this one, just quickly. If that previous customer can watch any movie that is 50 minutes or less in runtime, how many options does she or he have? Keep in mind, you may actually not even need order by for this. So again, we're just asking how many movies can that customer watch that are 50 minutes or less in runtime. The expected result is 37 movies. And hopefully you can recall back to your select and where statement. So here's the solution. So all we need to do is select, and then we can count the title from film where length is less than or equal to 50. And keep in mind, I don't necessarily need to count the title column. I could be counting anything there. So that could have been an asterisk as well. All right, so coming up next, we're going to keep talking about different SQL commands, starting with the between command. I'll see you there.